Hello and hi and welcome everyone. Thank you so much for being here, for clicking on the video, for showing on up. Today we are going to listen to a little bit from the Byrds. We're going to listen to their track Mr. Tambourine Man. This is off of their debut album of the same name, which was released in 1965. We get to listen to a few songs from the Byrds, and I just figured and felt that it was time to return. It's time to return to our flock, if you will. But we're not talking about flock of seagulls, and we're not running back to I'm trying to do a little thing. Anyways, let's just go ahead and let the song go. Mr. Tambourine Man, the Byrds. Let's go. Do you know what happened?
Take me for a trip upon your magic swirling ship. All my senses have been stripped, and my hands can't feel to grip, and my toes too numb to step. Wait only for my boot heels to be wandering. I'm ready to go anywhere. I'm ready for to fade onto my own parade. Cast your dancing spell my way. I promise to go under it. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there ain't no place I'm going to. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning, I'll come following you.
That feels right. That feels right at home. Really enjoy the guitar sound and the way that that's played. It has a folky, bluesy tone as it goes through. It feels really, really nice. The song feels exciting. The singing is very laid back. So it's a nice kind of contrast there in just the movements, just the very laid back and still slightly forced singing. And I mean that in a good way. Like there's still effort being made there. It's not like totally lazy or sleeping. It's just nice and relaxing. And then the music, yeah, same way, but there's a little bit more of a step to it. And kind of getting in with the lyrics, Mr. Tambourine Man, and the tambourine itself, which of course for a song called Mr. Tambourine Man, you want to hear tambourine. And the tambourine, when I think of it, he says in the lyrics, play a song for me, Mr. Tambourine Man. Unless I'm missing something, typically a tambourine isn't played on its own, right? It's played with other instruments. But what does the tambourine provide amongst those instruments? This is making me think a little bit. Well, the tambourine typically provides, as he says, that jingle jangle. A little extra pep in the step of the music. It's just this nice additional sound to kind of add to the rhythm of everything. Instead of, instead of keeping with like a hi-hat or a ride or anything else from the drummer, which of course you'll have, the tambourine is just an extra set of dimension to that particular section. And when you think of the sound of a tambourine and the feelings that come along with it, at least when I think of it, it's joy and dancing and happy movements. So when he's saying, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me, perhaps he's giving attention to someone who doesn't get a lot of attention in the band. Perhaps he's going towards one of the background figures, in a sense, metaphorically or literally. He's going to one of the background figures, or someone that may not be as up front in the spotlight in a band and in the music, and saying, I want you to play your song for me. Perhaps he feels that the tambourine man doesn't get the spotlight the same way maybe the singer or the guitarist might. And so he's giving attention where attention may be due, for lack of a better word. Maybe. Or I could be looking into it way too deep. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there ain't no place I'm gonna go. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning, I'll come following you. Take me for a trip upon your magic swirling ship. All my senses have been stripped, and my hands can't feel to grip, and my toes too numb to step. Wait only for my boot heels to be wandering. I'm ready to go anywhere. I'm ready for to fade unto my own parade. Cast your dancing spell my way. I promise to go under it. Let me. Every once in a while, I know I think too deeply. But this could be going into two ways. Is he talking about death? Is the tambourine man talking about death, and tambourine man is death? And this would be like a black parade situation, a march unto your final resting place? Or is he literally just talking about the music and the way that a tambourine makes him feel? I could be thinking way too deeply about this. Or I may not be thinking deeply enough. Then he repeats the chorus there. I don't know. The lines kind of ring a little ominous to me. I'm ready to go anywhere. I'm ready to fade to my own parade. Let's look this up. Listen, I really could. I don't get it too often, but every occasion I'll get a comment, you're thinking too deeply. Why wouldn't you think too deeply? I could just say I like the song, makes me feel good, but I want to dig a little bit. So let's do so. Let us dig. I'm looking on Wikipedia to see if I can find anything about this. Now I do see that apparently this was originally written by Bob Dylan, but I guess the band decided to record a cover of it, like just a little bit after he had written the actual song, which is kind of interesting. Let's see if I can find that part real quick. Hold on. I know it's here somewhere. The Byrds version is the single's success initiated from folk rock boom of 1965 and 66, with a number of American and British acts imitating the band's hybrid of rock beat, jangly guitar playing, and poetic or socially conscious lyrics. The single was the first folk rock smash hit and gave rise to the term folk rock. Makes sense. Okay. But I want to see like why they covered it. Okay, I might have something here. I'm just going to read the sentences. To further bolster the group's confidence in the song, Dixon invited Dylan to a band rehearsal to hear their rendition. Dylan was impressed, enthusiastically commenting, "Wow, you can dance to that." His endorsement erased any lingering doubts the band had about the song. That is perfect. If the original songwriter comes and listens to the cover and says, "Wow, you can dance to that," or any sort of positive reaction, you know that you're good. You know that you are perfect with that. So anyways, really good song. I'm still trying to find maybe something about the lyrics or what, the meaning here. Oh, here's a whole section about interpretations. It says maybe talking about being unable to sleep. And he's open to Mr. Tambourine's song. He'll follow him. While there has been speculation that the song is about drugs, particularly with the lines "Take me on your trip," Dylan has denied the song is about drugs. Okay. Biographer John Hinchy has suggested that the singer is praying to his muse for inspiration. Okay. The figure of Tambourine Man has sometimes been interpreted as a symbol for Jesus or the Pied Piper of Hamelin. The song may also reference gospel music themes. I think it's about death. Anyways, let me know what you guys thought. You can let me know in the comments down below. You can follow me on Twitter. You can support the channel on Patreon. Thank you as always for being here. Oh, listen, everyone here that I just read has their own interpretation, so I'm throwing mine out there. I think it's about death. Thank you so much for being here. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you all later. Bye.